Hey guys, and welcome back. And as you can tell from the battle screen here, it is not a happy welcome back. So, let me tell you a story. It's a short story, don't worry about it. Don't click off of the video, just stay and listen for a sec. So, these were the two armies here, right, that we actually had on the bridge when I left you last. The Vandals attacked one of them, and the one on the bridge, and I just had him retreat. And the Vandals didn't attack any further that turn, so I was like, great. I grabbed my diplomat, we got a peace deal with the Vandals. We even gave them a bit of compensation, just to, sweeten the deal a bit. It was only 26 denarii or coins or gold or whatever it was. 26, that was it. And I was like, okay, great. We're all friends again. I even moved my forces out of the way of the bridge so that they can then go ahead and cross first. That's why my guys are down here. And then I assembled my troops on this side just to, let them go past. Because surely that's why they were attacking my guys on the bridge, is so that they could move past us! But no. They then attacked Sarmatae, which they're my allies, right? So, of course, I've been drawn now into the battle with them. One of my armies is, like this one here, is close enough that they can attack the Sarmatians and draw my forces in. And I didn't think about that at all. So it's one of my armies, a small army of Sarmatians versus two full stacks of Vandals. Because they've got this force here and then this force here. I was supposed to get down to Constantinople without fighting any battles, without taking any casualties. I was going to be smart about it. I had a diplomat. He was going to go ahead of me and just get military access and make sure everyone was happy. And how am I fighting massive, huge armies? And I haven't even gotten close to Roman territory yet. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. A slightly laggy battle, I can already tell. It looks like the Sarmatians are already engaging the enemy. It's not surprising. Where are my guys? Okay, all of us are coming in on the battlefield over here. Now, what would be nice is if we could just assist the Sarmatians without losing too many of our own guys. Trying to figure out, though, where exactly... Let's see, I don't know exactly where the enemy is actually going to come from. The enemy reinforcements, I mean, so... Guess what we will do is... We're going to focus on this side of the battle. Or actually, you know what? Hold on a sec. You guys get over here. And then you guys get over here. We'll have all of our regular cavalry in the middle, and I think our infantry, which are complete crap, would actually be better off getting into the settlement here. I mean, probably. Alright, now this looks like a whole bunch of infantry with some cavalry. What we could do is go, oh my gosh, the lag. But the second thing that we could do is let them bunch up. Let them get into the settlement, bunch up as they are now, and then shoot them to pieces with our cavalry. In fact, that sounds like such a good idea, we're actually going to go ahead and just kind of do it now. They're already pretty bunched up, to be honest. Let's see. You two cavalry get over here. They do have their warlord over here, and so we'll need to kill him. In fact, let's bring our warlord over there as well. Yeah, they have some steppe lancers over there, so let's have our guys over here. Just look at how lovely bunched up they are. We could shoot them to bits. Yeah, let's have you guys fire at will. Let's have you guys also fire at will, and we're going to turn on skirmish mode too. You guys got to move a little faster than that. Let's have the warlord get over here. All right, you guys get over here. I should have known that that would happen. All right, skirmish, get over here. All right, come on, guys. You're light cavalry. You should be able to outrun him. Get a move on. Well, I guess if you actually moved, you would be able to outrun him. I guess if you stand still and do nothing, then yeah, that would probably work out that way. All right, you guys get over here while these guys attack from the rear. All right, warlord.
Lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
Wait, where's our... Oh, there they are. Like, where the heck are our horse archers going? Alright, let's have our cavalry charge in there, and we'll have our archers fire here specifically. Oh. Guys, get over here and help them out. Alright, stay here and fire at them, I guess, first. You guys turn around and attack the warlord. Alright, here is our merry band. Let's have them attack over here. Crap, what's happening over here? Where is our other group of cavalry? Okay, they're all over here. No, attack. Okay, you guys fall back. Actually, skirmish mode you can still use. But get over here and fire at will. Okay, you guys are not successfully killing the warlord. Oh crap. Alright, General, get out of there. That's not working out at all. Guess if we could lure the general away from the rest of his... Oh, crap. I guess you guys don't have skirmish mode on. Actually, neither do you guys. Wait, get over here. Shoot at them. You guys now turn around. And what are you guys doing? Okay, you guys just fall back, because it's really hard to try and... Well, actually, these are steppe horsemen. Everyone get in there and just kill them all at once.
The enemy king runs! Truly, all his people are cowards, and he is just the greatest of them all!
Alright. Make sure he continues running. Actually, then get over here and kill that warlord. Where are you guys going? I said to go over here. What the heck? He said do this. Okay, no. This way. Go down. Why are you heading towards the general? Head down here. Okay, I have no idea what the heck they're doing. Or why they're doing it. Also, why aren't you guys... I could have sworn that I had told everyone to start skirmishing at this point. But I guess not. Hey, move it!
The enemy king has gone to meet his ancestors. His lackeys now rightly fear us.
I'm guessing, like, somehow skirmish mode is telling them to, like, I don't know, run with the enemy? Doesn't make any sense, but I don't have any other explanation for what's going on there. Okay, how are the spearmen doing? Okay, archers form up again. You guys are all that's left over here, so I guess form up again as well. Okay, there's tons of enemies still over here, so I guess this is where we need to be worried. And then you guys kind of get over there. Okay, what are these guys? Steppe Horde Spearmen? Those guys actually look pretty tough. Okay, they are routing again, so let's get back over here again and see if we can shoot at any of these guys. I don't think the enemy's reinforcements have come in yet. Oh, no, that's the message for me, saying that I am the reinforcements. Alright, now my guys should all be firing at will. So we should fire just like right into the back of these guys here. Oh, actually, most of these guys are our own guys. So why don't you guys fire at... Oh, for some reason we cannot fire at them. No. Guys, do you really need to pour into the settlement like that? Wait, where's the general? How did the general just lose? Oh, you kill them. Okay, these guys are steppe horde chosen warriors, which I guess is why they are so awesome. Shoot at them. Okay, shoot at them. Actually, turn your skirmish mode back on.
This is no longer a battle, this is a hunt. No, a coward chase.
So you guys fall back. Okay, you guys stop firing now. Alright, and I'm going to pull my infantry back into the center of the settlement. So actually, do my guys route to the center of the settlement, or is it just the Sarmatians that will do that? Okay, horse archers come back out of the settlement, though. Oh, okay. They're actually still pushing into the center of the settlement from here. So why don't you guys charge that way? Okay, that's that flank. Okay, let's have you guys stop firing at will. You guys go for that unit. You guys go for that unit. You guys go for that unit. You guys come down here and intercept these guys as they leave. Man, that skirmish mode is not exactly useful. Oh. Wait a minute, did the other enemy army already show up? I actually thought that we were going to have to fight a whole nother army. But maybe not. Well, I guess my own spear warband can just kind of halt where they are. Right, if anyone comes in this direction, you can shoot at them, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, where are the enemies on here? Oh, there's actually still enemies over there. Oh, there's exactly one guy over there. Okay, I guess I don't see any other enemies anywhere, so it must be that one guy. Oh, he's gonna get away! No!
The enemy have been utterly broken. This is a most worthy victory.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, we did pretty good, but trying to micro both sides of the battlefield like that was not easy. Especially when you're dealing with enemies that themselves have, you know, fast cavalry units so that they can just kind of move their own stuff around too. But anyway, let's see. Let's see, soldiers remaining. Oh, we had so many casualties. Okay, that's the spearmen. I sort of expected to have lots of casualties. The horsemen that's very unfortunate that we had that many casualties, but I mean, what? We killed over 7,000. Just a little over 7,000 of them. And they killed a little over 2,400 of us. Well, if you include my allies. Who, by the way, did a pretty good job. They deployed that many troops and killed... Like, they killed more than I did. It was probably a hammer and anvil situation, right? Where I'm attacking from the outside and the enemy, or the Sarmatians, are attacking from the inside. But still, they pulled their weight, which is good, which is grand, which is good. When I looked at the size of their army, I was like, but they did use the settlement to their advantage, so great, great. Now let's get back to the campaign map and see if the Vandals attack us again. Oh, joy, oh, happy day. Wait a minute. They still had plenty of armies. Oh, wait, but no. They did have plenty of armies, but the generals were all in those forces there. All the other armies just had captains. And now that all of their faction leaders and family members are dead, the faction's destroyed. And actually, that means most of those armies are destroyed too, because most of those troops can't become rebels. Like, there are certain troops that can't. All right, but that means, hooray, the Vandals have been eliminated! Praise be to whatever gods, whatever pagan gods the Huns worship. I actually have no idea anything about their religion, so... Anyway. Alright, so there's just a bunch of rebels here, which I don't even think we need to worry about them. Frankly, the Sarmatians, you know what? I realize you guys pulled your weight in the last battle. I recognize that, I understand that, but still... I've gained nothing from this little alliance, except a very serious roadblock on my path to glory. And so you guys had better remember it. I swear, if the Sarmatians ever betray us in this campaign, like, we're going to have to just murder them all. After we just got drawn into this war and had to fight so many Vandals ourselves, when we weren't going to have any battles on our way to Constantinople! Alright, anyway, thank you guys for watching. That's it for now. I'll bring you back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, and welcome back. So as you might have noticed, it's awfully dark out here, but that's because we have very much been on the move. But before we leave this area entirely, to be clear, this is where we fought the last battle. Here's the one Sarmatian settlement, and here's the bridge where we fought that other battle with the Vandals. Now, I didn't attack any of the rebels around there. I figure my precious allies, the Sarmatians, can go ahead and clean them up after all the help that we gave them. But of course, we moved on from there and started going down here, and then across here as well. And this is actually the territory of the Goths. I did have one of my diplomats my only diplomat show up and offer them alliances, military access, and compensation because, you know, we kind of were traipsing around their land without their permission. And after a bit of wrangling, we were able to get it out of them. So we're actually allied with the Sarmatians and with the Goths. And of course, once we crossed the bridge here, we were then in the territory of the Eastern Roman Empire. And as you can see, we have Elac besieging Constantinople, which we are going to take this very turn. Now, Elac is the general who actually fought the battle here at the bridge. He was basically farther ahead of everyone else, so I sent him along with his backup army down to Constantinople. And this will be the first settlement we actually settle and take for ourselves rather than just sacking it. I did have him recruit a unit of Bosphorian mercenaries, and that's because this is a sizable, it's a huge city, and I think it has large stone walls, which I can't see on that screen. Yes, so they have large stone walls, and obviously they don't have any siege equipment or anything to knock down towers. So my thought was to build a couple of sap points and hope that one of them is in at least a fairly good position to where we could kind of just rush in. But we also have a couple of siege towers that we can get up onto the walls if needed as well. They don't exactly have a sizable garrison, of course, but that doesn't mean I want all of my troops to die just taking them out. So we're just going to try and knock down some walls, and try and get some siege towers. Or some siege towers onto the walls, I should say. Or up to the walls. And then the troops get onto the walls. But anyway, enough of that. But anyway, we needed the Bosphorian mercenaries because they have the ability to actually use sap points. Not every infantry unit can use it. As you can see, this one just says Horde unit and doesn't have the can sap trait. So, we just recruited, these were like the cheapest infantry unit that was kind of around here as mercenaries, so we're going to use them as the sappers. And actually, they do have pretty good stats. I mean, definitely better than the Hun Horde spearmen, so we could also try and use them against the Limitane and the Equites here. Alright, but anyway, before we get into that battle, the rest of the army is moving in this direction, or armies are moving in this direction, and that's because I had my spies running ahead, or my spy, my assassin, and my diplomat, I should say, and they found a number of other settlements for us. Athens here is a large city, and Thessalonica here is a minor city, so we're going to take Thessalonica and Athens, and I think those two will then be the other two settlements we need to take in order to be a fully settled faction at that point. And to be clear, there are no other settlements like in this area, so much sparser than the base game's map. I do suspect, based on the way the borders are, that there actually is one more settlement in here, but I'm not 100% sure on that. There is also a settlement up here, but it looks like these first few battles should be somewhat simple, I hope. Simply because the garrisons are not very big, like they've only got 3 units there. This settlement only had 1 general and his bodyguard there, though by the time we get there he may have another unit. But still, not a huge garrison there. There's only some, small garrison there. So I'm hoping we can get settled very easily without taking too much in the way of casualties. Now you can see there's some devastation around Sirmium there. That's because I believe this was actually a rebel, an Eastern Roman rebel settlement. And the Eastern Roman Empire actually does have a small army there. So I think we're also going to have Kandak just kind of sit here on this bridge and make sure that they don't come across while we're busy conquering their other settlements. Because here's basically the plan. We're going to take these 3 settlements, right? And then we're a settled faction. We'll then take whatever settlement may be here, if there is one. I'm pretty sure there's one. Pretty sure, but we'll take this one and we'll take this one. And then at this point, we'll have taken all of the Eastern Roman Empire's most western settlements. Like, they should only have stuff then over here. Which is a direction it looks like we're probably not going to go in anyways, so I might try and just get peace with them at that point. Because our other objective, of course, is actually Rome itself, which means war with the Western Roman Empire. And I think that at that point we should have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 settlements maybe. And so the rest of the remaining settlements, which should be 9, we'll just take off of the Western Roman Empire, including, of course, Rome itself. And so then, of course, that means we won't have any need of further war with the Eastern Roman Empire, which is why I would just kind of want to get a peace deal with them at that point. All right, but that is actually it for that. So let's jump right into the battle and take Constantinople. And we get to fight a night battle. How wonderful. It's like we didn't leave the base game at all. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. So I think this is actually looking pretty good. We've got a section of wall here that I think is out of range of that tower here. If it turns out it's not, I might just have them turn around, but it looks like the enemy is not actually defending the walls over here regardless, so we should be able to pretty quickly take that gate. We have a similar situation over here where I'm pretty sure the siege tower will just get there unopposed. And so we can just take the gate again. This might even be the quickest way in, to be honest, but on top of that, we also have these 2 sap points, which are also basically entirely unopposed. So we're going to have the Bosphorians, like, just take out one of these walls. We should be able to get into the settlement either, again, by that gate by this gate, or perhaps by this hole in the wall, or maybe all three, just to kind of make sure our units are a little spread out. I'm not sure. I think this way is probably faster from the gate to the center itself. But at the same time, most of my forces are out here, so it might be faster to just kind of come through here, assuming we can take the gate and take the towers. Oh, especially since it looks like they are sending some infantry forward to perhaps oppose us. Okay, you guys are going in. Excellent. Alright, it looks like they've dug their way all the way to the wall, so that should start collapsing in a moment. Really curious as to what the Limentani are going to do. We have some infantry here backing them up too, just in case we needed extra units to get up onto the wall. I think we had a couple back up over here as well. Or at least one. So regardless of where they go, they should have to face at least a couple of our units. I hear digging going on. But it looks like they haven't damaged the wall yet. I wonder if this line doesn't mean they've necessarily made it there yet. This is just showing you, well, this is the direction of where it's going to go anyway. Oh, good. Now, get over here onto the gateway. Alright, yes, it'll take them a minute longer since they were already up there before. See, all right, yes, it looks like they're going to come this way, so it would be nice if we can grab these towers here, and they should be able to shoot at them as they come around the corner there. Oh, we should be bringing up...
Our warriors have driven the enemy from his own walls. The way to victory is open!
Ah, good, yes. The towers are firing at them. So we'll bring our infantry in, and we should bring some of our cavalry over here too, I think. Let's see. This many here, and how about this many of them? And you know what, since this might be even the main attack, we'll bring the general over here as well. At the very least, it looks like the Romans are going to oppose us here, so let's make sure that we can continue to oppose them. Alright, get in there and attack them. It'd be nice if we could pull them off from the wall altogether. Oh, actually, are they not going to come up the wall? Oh, actually, it looks like they are. Alright, hurry up and get in there. Alright, they are shaken. To be honest, these guys aren't too much better than the Hun Horde Spearmen. I think they do have higher armor and just better defense and such, but I think with them being shaken and having been shot up, we shouldn't have too much trouble dealing with them. Alright, are they bringing in any more units? Okay, there's their Equites, and there's the other Limitaniae. Those guys. The spearmen. The spearmen. Okay, they're already wavering. That's good. Let's bring in one of the cavalry units to see if we can catch them and make sure they die. To be honest, you guys probably don't need to take this gate. Just as you guys probably didn't need to destroy that wall. Oh, they are broken and routing. Okay, excellent. Then take them out. preferably before the gateway does too much damage to my own units. Alright, excellent. There we go. That's the one downside, is that you can't really control the towers and what they do. They just kind of fire into your own men, if that's what they've decided to do. Alright, so now, how many spearmen units did we have over here? 3, and they're actually all still in pretty good shape. So what I think we'll do is we'll just kind of have them bunch up over here, and I bet the Equites will come out and attack them at some point. And then what we will also do is... I've never really used cavalry archers, to be honest, in a settlement battle before. Oh, hold on a second. I just realized that if I want to go in this direction, I really need the infantry on the walls to take those towers, but you know what? I actually don't think I want to go in that direction after all. Let's just go this way. Actually, you guys walk. I just want to make sure the infantry gets there first. And we'll have the cavalry just kind of sit over here out of the way. Alright, what should I do with all these other units? I mean, to be honest, I don't really have too much of a purpose for them at the moment. I mean, I guess we could send some extra cavalry archers through here. Oh, wait a minute. Which direction are you guys going in? Right. What they'll do is they'll walk right past that tower and get shot. So why don't we have you guys come over here and take that tower first? And then the cavalry archers can kind of run in. Maybe we'll have them kind of like go around the back here. It's a long way to go, but the cavalry archers I think are rather fast, so they should be able to do it. Just realized we should also have the general in here just to keep up their morale, since I think these spearmen are a tad... well, bad, I guess. Alright, we could get the cavalry archers to start running. Man, I spent money on you guys, and I really didn't need you, did I? I sort of expected this to be a little more difficult, like they would actually have some of these spearmen like on the walls defending places, and of course the sap points I didn't know like where they would be, and I can't control like where they would go, so I didn't know if any of them would even be useful at all. But I'd say this is actually working out pretty well. Alright, you guys. Just realized we're actually going to have you step over here. That's just so that you're kind of out of the way of the the cavalry as well, as they run in there. Let's see, we'll have the melee cavalry just kind of show up back here. Alright, and those guys took that. So let's have... oh, there are actually 5 cavalry archer units there. Alright, well, why don't you run here? And they should all just charge forward, go right past here, right? That's what you guys are going to do? That way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Okay, yes, good. That is what we want. Alright, we'll have the general come up here now. Alright, you know what, guys? It's actually going to still be just a bit before we get everyone in position, and I guess I've already told you more or less what we're going to do, so I'll just bring you back once we're kind of ready to do the attack here. Okay, guys, and welcome back. So, our spearmen had a bit of a rest while they were waiting for the cavalry to get into position, so they are now charging in the center and start engaging the equites that are there. We do have our archers now firing at will, though I realize I should probably not do that. I should have them deliberately fire at these guys back here. And And then we also have our cavalry archers over here, of course. Looks like we won't be able to just kind of have them spread out here, so we'll just kind of manually spread them out ourselves. Ouch. I think the spearmen... I think these guys are actually capable of doing, like, the throw spear ability, just like the Hastati are. And so I think they actually were able to just throw spears there a moment ago, and that's why we suddenly took all those casualties. Oh, in fact, they're firing missiles right now. Oh, okay, I guess they were. As you can see, they're getting just bombarded with arrows. From both sides, actually. So I think we should actually tell these guys to stop firing. And we'll tell these guys to resume firing, because it looks like they mostly kind of stepped out of range there. Warlord, why don't you step up over here? We'll have him attack from behind. What are you guys doing? What the heck are you guys doing? I told you to fire arrows. Why are you running into them? In fact, you should be able to fire from here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and tell them to stop now. So we've already shot most of them in the back. Oh, they're still firing at will. Alright, stop, stop, stop. Oh, that was actually all of them. So now I guess we just need to kill the general.
Slain by your brave warriors.
Wait a minute, is there still someone alive? Oh, there is still someone alive in there. Alright. There we go.
We need fight.
There we go.
The enemy are in full flight, and the victory is yours.
Yes, the victory is ours. I think we lost a... Yeah, okay. I mean, considering the quality of our troops versus the, you know, circumstances, I'd say that's not too bad. The real casualties we're going to suffer are once we occupy the place, because I think I mentioned in the last episode, or was it actually earlier in this one? Well, I'm pretty sure I already mentioned at some point that once you settle a settlement, you actually lose a bunch of your horde units. I think we're going to lose half of them, actually. So let's see the damage once we occupy the settlement. Our lands by conquest. All right, so let us occupy. And wow, the people hate us. Oh, right, there's religion mechanics we have to worry about. I forgot about that. But anyway, we have taken the city. And holy smokes, did we lose troops when that happened.
Yes. Lord. Orders.
Okay, it looks like it actually took most of the troops from the army that actually was doing the occupying, as well as the armies that didn't have generals in them. Because, like, this guy doesn't appear to have lost anyone, and neither has... Well, not that one. This one hasn't lost any units either, and neither has this guy. Whereas that backup army and that backup army are way smaller than they used to be. Like, way smaller. Okay, but that's good then. Because I was thinking that depending on which units were lost, I was going to have to, like, move units around and replenish the armies before they did their, you know, second and third attacks. But looks like we won't have to do that. All right, but there we go. We now have our very first settlement, and we have income for the first time as well, which is grand. So, I guess... Thessalonica will probably be our next battle, but that's all I had to show you guys for now, so I will bring you back as more of interest occurs.